Hey guys, what's going on? It's Savage here, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Arkham 2019, and is it going to be a sequel, or is it going to be a prequel? But before we get into that, if you are new to this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we are super close to 27,000 subscribers, and if we could get that before the end of the year, that would be amazing, and I know that you guys can do it, because you guys are some of the best supporters that I've had ever. So let's get into this. Now, is it going to be a prequel to Arkham Knight, or is it going to be a sequel to Arkham Knight? Now, it's going to be a prequel. I'm just saying that now. Most of the teases have been towards the Court of Owls, and most of the leaks that have the Court of Owls have said that this game is taking place before Arkham Asylum and after Arkham Origins, which makes the most sense. It literally gives you enough time to do literally anything you really want to with the character, and it doesn't really tie you down with timeline issues and stuff like that. If you pay attention. Like Arkham Origins has some timeline issues, but that's because WB Montreal just didn't really, work that hard to actually fix the continuity issues that they had in their game. But if you do have a prequel, the advantages is you have more villains that you can use, more obscure villains that you haven't seen before that have been mentioned already in the Arkham games. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. You have the Court of Owls that have already been teased and probably are going to be in the next game. You already have those obscure characters that you can use in earlier versions of Batman's story, and since we know that in this game so far, most of the villains that are big got locked up or don't exist yet, we can actually have those crazy villains that we haven't seen yet in the Arkham games. Instead of Two-Face and Penguin and Joker, which, I mean, most likely Joker will be in it, but he will be like a side thing, and Two-Face, he probably doesn't exist yet. So altogether, you can really have a good story with different villains. You can have Robin in there as well if you have a prequel to Arkham Asylum. That can work really well. Having Robin in there with dual play and just having him in there for a story aspect is just a smart idea altogether, and you can't really have that with a sequel. If you go beyond Arkham Knight, the villains are going to just start being really generic. It's just going to be the same villains. Harley Quinn, Penguin, Two-Face, blah blah blah. The villains that we've seen in all the other Arkham games. Then it's just going to be limited to not Bruce, because of course Batman died in the last game. And if it is Bruce Wayne, the ending of Arkham Knight just basically meant nothing. I don't think WB wants to continue with the Arkham Knight storyline. And, I think that's where the timeline is going to end for this gaming universe, is Arkham Knight. The ending of Arkham Knight is going to be the ending of this universe, and that makes sense, so you can actually continue to do prequel stories where maybe you can do 2 or 3 stories, or you can start doing reboots where you just reboot the character altogether. Origins follow-up from WB Montreal makes the most sense. I get a lot of questions like this on my Batman Arkham 2019 videos, like, oh, is it gonna be a Batman Arkham Knight sequel, or is it gonna be a Batman Arkham Asylum prequel? And, of course I try to tell them, but a lot of people really do get confused about where this Batman game is going to be lying in the timeline. And I think that clears it up. I honestly think that, WB wants to stay away from After Night. And I think that Origins follow-up does make the most sense from WB Montreal since they made Origins. If they make an Origins trilogy, which we can call it that right now, an Origins trilogy with that Batman, and then have an Arkham Knight trilogy where it's that trilogy, and it's a Rocksteady trilogy and a WB Montreal trilogy, and then WB Montreal starts branching off into different characters and Rocksteady does the same, it makes the most sense to me. I really think that WB Montreal is going to continue with this Batman, and hopefully we see more of this in the future, and I think that we're going to be getting more teases very soon. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Batman Arkham 2019 news and information in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace out.